Okay. I think we're good. All right. So, hello. We're still getting set up. Give us a second.
Oh, hey, look.
Hey, look, it's us.
Yep. Cool. Ah. Willowbob. Willowbob is... hello, Willowbob.
Oh. Is the string really that choppy? Really that far away? I don't know how many there is.
We have 36 people watching. So yeah, there's some
Okay.
people here.
Hi.
Yeah,
We're
that
here.
works.
Hello. We're. I don't know how's the video?
Lots of happy birthdays to you.
Yes.
Oh, a stream. Yep, we're streaming.
Yes. Could you spread the camera? It's
Hi, Luchador.
what? Why don't you visit me? It actually spread itself out. There we go. We're gonna get this started.
Yep.
I don't know how the lag is.
Severe on this laptop.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're going to be doing the Q&A and the opening as we go. So feel free to ask questions. The questions that were on the last Q&A will end up being used on the next Q&A. So, be aware.
I'm gonna try my phone, but
There we go. All right. So, we're going to open Loot. He's getting ready for questions. I'll start opening Loot. We'll start with this one, which was, there's notes. What? A gift for you. Blame utter travesty. Also, happy birthday from Bacon Duck. This one says, quack, quack. Make way for the ducklings. Happy birthday, Captain. Wishing you all the best for this year and many more. By the way, on behalf of Corporal Angel, I sent you a package of happiness. You'll know. But within this package, we have a package of donut ducks. Apparently, they're ducks that are decorated like donuts. And, obviously, what? A case of canned pineapple.
that's clearly what you sent. Donut.
Yes, donut ducks. Which I can only assume this is some sort of threat. You know, like I'm gonna sleep with the fishes. I don't know. Pineapple chunks.
A case.
Or is this to help me hold off scurvy?
Oh, definitely scurvy.
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 Yeah, there we go. Camera's starting to tilt. I think it's because the cable is dragging it down. Technical problems, give me a second. No, I got it. No, this will simply keep it.
I got it.
There we go, we're
Over
good.
this way.
Now it's gonna have tension going that way.
Not look at that. It's fine.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
I hope you all are enjoying this.
We're good.
I think
Are we level? I can't tell.
We do have a couple of questions.
What do we got?
Little bit. That looks pretty good.
Okay.
Right,
Alright, somebody asked a
right
question.
into there.
How old are you?
I am now 38 years old. I am an old man. I'm gonna set up an entire shooting range of nothing but ducks. Alright.
They want to know what first got you into Nerf.
Humans versus zombies at University of Idaho was what got me into Nerf.
Carry on to the next box.
Okay, next picking back up Xbox. Actually,
Are they asking how the crew is doing? I'm doing well.
doing all right. I'm opening a package. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. It's not exactly fan mail, but I wanted to open it up. Oh no, it is fan mail. It is not at all what I thought it would be. It is way, way more awesome.
Oh.
That is cool. It's a Black Frog shirt.
That is really cool.
That is super cool. That is awesome. That's very good. That wasn't what I was expecting. What?
Luchador asks for a birthday dad.
No.
I wish to indulge you.
No. No.
Sorry, I tried. I'm just the messenger.
Well, the next time I see you, we'll cut you. All right. What's our open next?
Go with a smaller package. One in the front. It says fragile.
Fragile. We have a fragile package here from Baker's Dozen to Go, LLC.
That sounds intriguing. We have a Darth Vader asking if you'd like some guns.
Always.
Yeah, the mysterious shipping invoice.
That's got a gift message.
Oh.
In your video on the Bard's supply drop, you said you were going to eat the ducks. Seeing as they are inedible, I decided to make sure you could. From bacon duck.
That's ominous.
Every kind of ominous. Apparently I'm supposed to eat
So you can technically eat them.
meh, frosting ducks.
Ducks, literal, edible.
A mallard. Baker's dozens to go, a dozen mallard ducks. Would you gentlemen care to try
I would be
a frosting duck with me?
I feel that'd be appropriate. There may be a Mark II box you see. Be aware, it's dubious as to what's in it.
There's one that even says that it's dubious. Alright. One frosting duck for you. One frosting duck for you.
It is indeed a duck.
And one frosting duck for me. Alright. Crunchy.
I thought duck would be softer.
Must have been one of the decoys.
It's the apocalypse. I'm hungry enough.
Need a decoy. That's hilarious. Thank you. I shall put them on my cheesecake later. All
It's
right.
very long. Would you like to delve into it?
Sure, why not?
Sir, I recall you saying you favor a Kriegsmesser. In a previous Q, you mentioned a specific historical personage and that you really like that specific messer. What was the person's name, if you remember it offhand?
Oh, it's actually the law speaker has a messer that I like.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a historical one that I know of. I'm pretty sure it's the law speaker has a really nice one. I think it's called Steels, but I could be wrong. Who knows? Any other questions? We're gonna do what we gonna do.
We did enjoy the ducks. Quite a bit.
Yeah, they're good flavor.
They may go on a piece of later.
Sounds broken.
It does. Do you still use a Elite Alpha Trooper in a PvP setting?
PvP? Not usually PvP. I use it in HVZ. Oh. I don't think this is actually Fanduel. I think this is something I've been sent to review.
Will that make a difference?
Oh, yeah. Mic, wireless mic. The ones that I was using, the batteries died on them, so I got sent what is a very similar one, and hopefully it will improve the audio on my channel. We'll find out. We won't be trying it today. Cannot be bothered.
It is for a different day. Apparently our video is fairly choppy from here for some people.
Well, unfortunately, we're on Wi-Fi, and I would switch to my 4G, but there is no 4G in this fancy neighborhood because they don't want a tower blocking the view of
the hillside. The one hillside.
Yeah. Food. We're having food brought to us. It looks delicious. You are a wonderful, wonderful person.
Most
I
thanks.
appreciate it.
You could also just move closer to the router. I don't know if that would help.
Probably not.
Nonsense.
No.
In stock form, we'll go left to right on the couch. Rampage or Alpha Trooper? Stock form. I'm going Alpha Trooper all the way.
Alpha Trooper. Yeah, Alpha Trooper.
Pile of fries and it's been put in the right place. Sorry. If not already started, would you start a war memorabilia collection?
No. Not like a real war one. I do have HVZ memorabilia that I keep. I keep the bandanas and dog tags. And
Same here.
Yeah.
Dustin Bergen, I did indeed receive the deplorable patch. It is awaiting some sticky back Velcro, and then it will live on the deplorable itself because it's just cool. Whilst they're eating, I'm going to stall for time here. Let's see. Do you like sushi? Are you?
I do.
Neutral on the subject. I like shrimp, but most other seafood not that great.
I do love a good tempura. Shrimp tempura. Those are good.
I personally find this a very easy question. What's your favorite in the Crimson series? I think there's only one answer for me, and that's the Crimson Long Shot.
Well, the only one I have is the Recon.
You're not getting my long shot.
I don't want your long shot.
I don't have access to any of those.
Yeah,
There's one in our bunch.
Yeah, I know.
Are you planning? Where did you get the gladiator hat?
Goodwill today.
Conveniently.
Yeah.
Yes, the Craig Messer question was received. To answer it, the specific one he was referring to is owned by the law speaker, not a specific historical person. You might want to explain who the law speaker is, and that might give like context.
He's the law speaker.
Well, there we go. That's all you're getting.
The crew has a law speaker, the person who's responsible for our laws. If you know what a law speaker is, you understand. If you don't know what a law speaker is, it would be difficult to explain.
I suppose there are also people wondering who the person to your left is.
This is crewman recruit Rocket, latest recruit to the crew. He also fought at WSU's HVZs, and so he's known the crew for a long time.
Is a member of which Lego theme do you hope is in the final vote? It's between Bionicle, Classic, Space, Pirates, and Castle.
I actually am hoping that Bionicle wins, and that they get the 90th anniversary set, and then Pirate and Castle get new whole series. That is the compromise that I would make. The food is delicious, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Will we get Deja Vu in the Goodwill video again?
No. This one will be legit. That was a one-time gag.
Have you ever seen Brett without a beret?
Yeah. As he says, he sometimes wears a beret. Doesn't always wear a beret.
But being put to the question, I can't remember the last time I didn't see him in a beret.
I think I've seen at least once without.
I know I've seen him before, but I couldn't tell you a specific time when it last was.
Also, when was the last time you saw Brett?
That's true.
A year ago.
It's been a while.
Like, staying safe and all that.
All right. Gonna open up a couch.
There you go.
Come back to the burger.
Let me know when you're done with the burger. We'll trade spots.
All right. Open this one. Dubious.
That one.
Dubious. Dubious.
Let's see what event. Mr. Secretary's Armory. While some people like pineapple on their burgers, I for one shall not be adding it. Hang on a second. Wait a second.
Sparky Santos.
One
You
minute.
sent me a Viking the ship. That Viking the ship. But mine is not yet assembled.
It will be soon. I
It
imagine.
shall be indeed soon assembled. Most excellent.
That is an awesome set.
It is a very cool set. I like how they used the old boats to create a little longship. Very creative. And then cover the gap with shields. Great.
They have really cool shields inside.
Got some more food.
Take away.
What we got?
Let's see. I'm trying to keep up. Pardon me if I fall behind. I'll try to answer or say as many questions as I can. Let's see. Has it ever been sniffed? Yes.
Yeah, it was a used set, so it's been sniffed before.
Do you like dogs? And if so, what breeds?
I'm more of a cat person. I like well-behaved dogs. And mutts. The only dogs that should be allowed anymore are mutts. Pure breeding has done horrific things to dogs, and
Go get your own
breeders
fry.
do even more horrific things to dogs, and so
Pirate ships. Oh yeah, that exists.
I've got all other than that, I believe.
Yes, but these are mine.
I don't have the Silent Mary.
see. Gear up Raider or decked out Rampage? For what? I'm not sure.
Is the gear up Rampage modified? Because otherwise I'd definitely take. What was it, Rampage?
Decked out Rampage.
Yeah. Since the gear up Raider is a reverse plunger and old, if I was actually going to use it for something, I would go with the Rampage.
What is the jankiest mod you've ever done? My flywheel jolt for myself personally.
Jankiest. We built we attempted to build a bazooka for WSU. And it was basically just a giant plunger tube built out of PVC, or ABS. It was made out of ABS. And it was very, very janky, and it did not work well. But the students at WSU didn't know this. And so when they're holding a line against the crew, and I think one of our first ever engagements, and Sergeant Major calls for the heavy support, and crewman Willard comes forward and reaches behind him and pulls out this bazooka-looking thing that he has to brace on the ground and prime using a leather strap on the back, and then shove an entire wad full of darts into the barrel and bring it up. The WSU humans just scattered. Now this thing would have shot maybe 10 feet with a stiff backwind, but they didn't know that, and it never actually got fired because they just bolted. But that thing was jank.
Sometimes you just need to scare people.
Yeah.
It works.
It works well.
Nice. Do you read any comics and or graphic novels? As you take a bite. I read Stand Still, Stay Silent, and Unsounded are two online webcomics I read. I read about once a year. I just binge to catch up on the year, and then wait, because I don't like reading week to week.
I read XKCD, and Penny Arcade, and Girl Power. I highly recommend Girl Power. That is hilarious. There were a bunch more that I read, but when I switched computers, I lost the bookmarks and never tracked them down again.
Well, bicep recommendation, Girl Power. Definitely hilarious. XKC, I haven't done that in a while, but they're always good. They're always good. They have daily comics, I think.
Not quite daily. I think it's every other day. It's pretty common.
They're often enough.
The Drifter, the Flywheel Jolt's been on one of your videos before.
Pretty
I don't
sure.
remember when, but to elaborate, it's just a striped flywheel cage in parts I had lying on my desk and built in 30 minutes. It's not elegant.
Hot glue and duct tape.
No, there's no duct tape in it.
No?
Hot glue and zip ties.
Hot glue and zip ties. Even better.
Yeah, it's been repaired like 3 times because the zip ties broke. Let's see. Would you make a potato cannon that shoots Nerf grenades? Given most potato gun propellants, hairspray or an accelerant, probably not.
No, not using potato cannon technology. I did try that early on when I tried modding, and I got very lucky that it didn't explode in my face. Now, if I were going to, I would use a proper HPA setup, but I wouldn't go with potato cannon style, no. No, I do want a Nerf howitzer at some point.
You have plans.
I have plans.
This is a choice. Would you rather have a unicorn power popper or a Vulcan? I mean, I'm going with the Vulcan for obvious reasons.
Well, I have a dozen Vulcans, and I don't have a unicorn power popper. So I'll take the unicorn power popper.
I like the Vulcan.
We only own like 3 or 4 of them, which is paltry in comparison, but let's see. Is the captain still a Frenchman?
Well, some of the captains are Frenchmen.
Isn't he descendant from?
Yeah, I use the name Captain Xavier in lots of places, and it's not the same Captain Xavier. It's generally different ones. So the one that I use in Medieval Recreation, yeah, he's obviously still that French character. Later ones, not so much. All right,
Another.
we should open this back on.
Actually, I'm going to try. I'd like to
Give me what?
get a bite in here.
Yeah, get to me. The sergeant's going to eat, and I'm going to open packages, and then we'll get back to questions.
You just want to straighten out as I go?
I'm just catching what's good. I tried to keep up.
yeah, if you see one that's worth asking, ask it. Oh, what do we got? We got a Donald Duck Brickheads. Donald Duck was always my favorite of the Disney characters. He's Disney, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the ducks continue.
Yes, the ducks continue, of course. Was there a note? Was there no note? Brickhead. Very cool. Donald, I always like Donald. I like that he is canonically, fought in World War II. What do we got?
Hey, question. What is the captain's favorite type of shield?
I don't have a favorite type of shield. I like lots of different shields for lots of different situations. For personal one-on-one sword and board, I like just the standard heater shield. For field battles, tower shields. For dueling, a buckler. It all varies.
Everything has an application.
Yep.
I think this question may have come up. Again, will you answer the questions from the last episode?
No, those ones, the questions that were posted on the last video will be answered on the next one. So these ones we're answering it live. The ones that were commented on the previous video will be 2 weeks from now on the next one.
So fear not, if you ask a question, it will eventually be answered.
It may.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Eventually. it
Okay.
will.
Heck on Dubious. Dubious. This is from a Richard Miller, apparently.
I apologize. I covered names and everything, so
Right.
we endeavor to keep your identity safe.
Oh, a note. A lot of note. Oh, okay, I know what this is about. Okay. This isn't exactly fan mail. Good lord. Oh, yeah. Listen. Dear Captain Xavier, enclosed you will find 1 Mega Hammershot Cylinder, 1 16 Half Dart Cylinder, 6 Ultra Dart Cylinder, 5 DSR Caps, 5 Cheese Spacers, 1 3D printed radioactive patch. Hope you are wearing protection. For the Sludge Fire Ultra Brass. Excuse the handwriting. I hope these parts find you well and shall aid your survival in HVZ or the apocalypse, whichever comes first. Hail, Recon, Hi, Bangarang, new and improved anti-swacking? Swaging? Swatching? Swoging? Formula. Protects against cuts. Burrs, bears, and beret. Does not protect from Luchasaur. From able crewman, radioactive, born of the Sledgefire, master of the hammer shots, lover of all things shiny. Well, that's awesome. Let's take a look at this. There's the patch.
Oh yeah, it'll do.
Needs Velcro, but yep, radioactive symbol, very cool. And then a bunch of stuff that I ordered because I really want to. He kept sending pictures of his hammer shot designs to my featured fan builds.
All right.
But it didn't. I wanted to actually show these ones off. So Ultra. 6 Ultra. So these are half dart, and it holds 2 each, and it fires 1 at a time from each. So it's a 16-shot hammer shot cylinder.
So it's an inline.
Yeah, it's multiple inline. He's got them for 16, 32.
I'd like to see the 32.
16, 24, 32.
I've seen the 32 and it looks awesome.
Yeah, he didn't have any in stock, but I think he sent me the file, so I'll be able to print some. And then proper, it's barrels instead of posts, so it might work better. I will be swapping it for the one that I currently have, or I'll just make another one. There's attaches to the top rail rather than the lower one, so you don't have to extend it, it just replaces that top.
Okay, that's brilliant.
Yeah, it is. And then, Sludge Fire shells. It's like a bunch of different options. Because that looks like Mega, that looks like it's probably Rival. or that's ultra. That's 10. What's in here?
The small.
Oh yeah, the Dead Space fillers. And the cylinder mix. And awesome. So there'll be a whole video where I show off all of Radioactive's stuff. I've got some I need to print and then a bunch I need to build because it's just the capacity that they give. And as long as they have, and they said they're shooting like 70 FPS or something. Which, yeah, 16 round hammer shot, 70 FPS. That is
Well worthwhile.
well worth your yes. Alright, I'm gonna go for another little one.
First question.
Question, yes.
To all three of them, what's your least favorite Nerf gun?
Stuff I don't like. It's an unnecessary negativity I don't need in my life. That's crap enough.
There's an application for every blaster
Yeah.
in existence. It might not be the most effective, but it might be the most fun.
Yeah.
Bucket of knives.
Bucket of knives.
I've taken out a caliber.
Yeah.
With a bucket of knives.
Bucket
So,
of knives. Amazon fulfillment service. I don't know what this is. It's heavy, which means it's probably valuable.
don't
What do you got?
drop it.
Rival or short darts?
Oh, again, depends on the application. You gotta give me more to work with because, like, I can roll out with a proton pack and have ammunition for days, but the range and accuracy is going to be limited. If I'm in like, you know, an HVZ last stand, yeah, that's great. I can just hose the horde. Whereas in a Nerf war, I might be a little more prone to go towards half darts because I can go with a caliber and hit somebody at 80 feet. Oh. A&W ice cream topper. Is there any ice cream in the house?
Please tell me there's
Just vanilla?
You might not have the number.
There's
We will
mention
procure
of
some tomorrow.
If not, we have vehicles and money. That. Plus, I mean, we got cheesecakes tonight. We can do whatever this is. Wow, that looks fantastic.
That does sound great.
And then a case of Andy's mint. Because I finally told them that I like mint, and now instead of getting gummies, I'm getting mint, which is
A
nuts.
good balance.
Because I still have 20 pounds of gummies. Oh, wait, there's a note. Maybe a gift.
Hopefully.
This is also a gift for your birthday from Kenneth Buxton. Well, Mr. Buxton, you, sir, are awesome. I wish you nothing but joy on this day of your birth from Kenneth J. Buxton. Well, that, I've never even heard of that or seen that, and I look forward to trying that.
Is it like the hard shell pudding?
I don't know. No, I think it's just flavored syrup. Naturally and artificially flavored syrup.
It's so fantastic.
Yeah. A reverse root beer float.
I mean, sometimes that's what you need.
Alright.
Do you then pair it with a root beer float? Seems excessive.
Does. What do you got?
Questions?
What do you got?
That was the waffles from the brick waffle machine.
They were delicious. I made a little fort.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Sausage in the middle.
Yep.
Not a question, but I want to state that you are my hero. I look up to you and hope to meet you one of these days. From Remaker 2458.
Well, hopefully we'll. What do we do next?
Do you have anything medium? So no, I would suggest we go with the dark zone.
Alright, so we've got a box here that says Dark Zone Pro. It has additional labels. Fragile, handle with fragile, handle with care, fragile, handle with care, fragile, handle with care, and then it says fragile, handle with care. To be fair, this box did not contain a Dark Zone Pro Mark II when we received it. Either. Dubious. Dubious indeed. Extremely.
Interesting.
All of the dupes. All of them.
No, by all means, carry on. You're doing a great job. I will keep consuming fries.
As I'm chopping this open. Captain, have you played any of the Titanfall games?
No. The first-person shooters, they would make the motion. Gummies! Albany's gummies. My favorite gummies.
The best.
If anyone's wondering, Albany's gummies are my favorite gummies. You know what I'm saying? Aha!
Behold.
Girl Scout cookies.
More things.
Which are my favorite. Ooh! Cookies and cream Twix. I think I've had this. I don't know. Also, a regular Twix. Looks like this person knows. Wait! Aha!
A note.
I found the note. Dearest Captain, the plague continues to ravage all the land, blighting observances for your birthday celebration. But fear not! We are sending you gifts from the land afar to brighten your special day and lift your spirits. Contained within this package are root beers from Texas. Oh,
Cool.
I've got Goomies from Indiana. Twix bars from Tennessee. Thin Mints, because it's Girl Scout cookie season and you like mint. This is correct. We trust you have all. Were those? Were those in the bag? Are they separate? They would be the blue one.
There it is.
Are there insignia stickers here?
Second thing.
Aha! No, that's a shipping label.
Was there?
Was there any
No,
envelope?
it does not say anything about.
It's not hiding in the shirt.
I don't know. I found no Blacktron stickers yet. They may be in another package. They may not have gotten to me yet. Because this just says, no, the shipping label just says the shirt. We shall see. Now I want stickers. Okay. With the non-food items, it would be very inefficient to have them first routed to us here in Texas. A web service, we ordered them through Lapse, a feature for sending notes with the items. Not a problem. We have faith this plague will soon meet its end and look forward to joining you once more in glorious combat. Sincerely, Sean Mad Dog Hicks. Banger Rangers. I like that.
Yeah.
And oh, Stella Ice Bear Hicks. They're the ones that I have the picture on my fridge.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
From Jared's Nerf battle. Excellent. All right, let's take a look at these root beers from Texas. They're apparently well packaged. In egg cartons. That is brilliant.
It's good use. Oh, yeah. You made it responsible.
I know. How do you get into it? Fine. I'm gonna cut it. Right through the bubble wrap. Like a savage.
No, how else are you supposed to do it? And this
I'm
must-
in!
Oh, you made it.
Dublin, Texas.
Oh.
I want to say I've had this. I think I might have had this while I was in Texas. Maybe.
Maybe.
But I'm going to have it right now because I didn't have a beer with dinner. And I've got two. So I'm going to have this one.
So let's leave the other one in.
Might as well leave it in the package for now.
Make it.
Easier for
Prepare
transport.
putting loot.
Let's go with that one.
All wrong is there.
How was it? Can we get a review?
That is a delightful root beer.
It was well.
And the garage.
Yeah.
All right.
Outside.
So, you know what? We'll leave these on the table. We might snack up on them as we go. Garage. Ah! All right. Got any questions? Something else?
I believe there was a quack.
Quack,
Quack.
quack,
Quack.
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 Honk.
Indeed. The proper term is honk.
Honk. All right, we have a package here from
From a kind and care sender with a note.
with a note.
What's that? Proper.
Read other side first. Read this side first. To Captain Xavier from people whose names I cannot pronounce. Alia Tedare? Tedar?
Yes.
Captain Trade Ship Reluctant Favor. Ooh, I like it. Service contract. Code phrase Fuzzy Walrus. A mutual contact of mine, you would know him best as the Owen Tank, referred me to you. He and his crew have informed me of the exploits of you and your ragtag group of mercenaries. On my travels, I have come across some rare piece of hardware that you might have interest in. I am also led to believe that you have quite a sweet tooth, especially for Terran candies, and more authentic the better. To that end, I offer you the following items in good faith and my representatives when we engage in trade in less reputable systems. 12 Terran boysenberry taffies. I do like taffy. These require quite the negotiations to procure from the Owen Tanks escorts. 3 77th TFS protection tokens. These miniature Splicer 5000s will entitle you and your auxiliaries to air support contracts. 1 rare red blaster of old Terran origin. I hold it as spoken with high regard and esteem despite its relative low power. The Owen Tank commander informed me that this weapon would go best in your collection despite the offers that he received from other mercenaries groups. Independent merchant and intelligence broker. Okay. Sorry it took me so long to get these out to you. It's been crazy down here in our land near the endless sun of Arizona. I hope the enclosed items will find you well, the Owen Tank and his crew, and I look forward to possibly seeing you at one of the Grand Nerf gatherings, assuming they have any this year. We'll see. S.J. Schuer, the author of the Spiral War series. Captain Xavier is a character in the Spiral War.
He is.
Yeah, he wrote me in. As a mercenary, you can be hired for candy.
I mean,
And that's just awesome. Alright, what do we have?
let's see.
We have a crimson long shot front gun.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Does yours have the front gun?
Yes, it does.
Well, there you are.
I have a complete one, scope and all.
Ooh. Very, very
But still,
cool.
nonetheless, awesome pursuit.
Taffies. Ooh, that's good. Sniff.
It has been sniffed.
It has now been sniffed.
Would you like to sniff?
And
Oh.
3D printed ships from his book. In different
Those
sizes.
are SLA printed too. That is cool.
Yeah. That one looks like it's missing a fin, which is probably in here somewhere.
You're careful. You will recover.
Indeed. Very cool. Very, very cool. Those will go on display. And the taffy shall be eaten. And this will go into my collection. I don't actually have a Crimson long shot. Someday I may acquire one. But now I've at least got the front gun. So
It's a start.
it's a start. It's a start. What do we got?
Would you, if you could, make an artillery type weapon that would have to be transported by truck? It would fire an artillery type shell fed system that would shoot Titan rockets up and at an angle.
Yes. Like I said, I definitely plan to build a Nerf howitzer at some point. And it will probably fire either Titan rockets or larger foam homemade projectiles. And yes, I want to make it actually look like a 105 howitzer. So, yeah, hauled by my truck. Though it would probably be like a utility trailer where the trailer part came off the frame and then you mounted the gun rather than actually hauling an artillery piece down the freeway 70 miles an hour.
So, in spite of the last year, what has been your favorite thing you've been able to accomplish other than the smart gun?
Last year?
Mhm.
No, really, the smart gun was the highlight of mine. Getting my Lego room fully set up. Because I hadn't gotten that set up yet, really, truly. And 2020, having nothing else to do, allowed me to finally really get that set up. So, getting the castle all set up and expanding the village and all of that was lovely. All right.
Next package.
Next package, there's also been additional loot added to the pile, so it would seem.
Another short question.
Yep.
Will there be Skittle and Katana?
Not Catan, but there will probably be cheesecake and Carcassonne.
You know, most people are familiar with wow, Netflix and chill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, too pedestrian. What's the lid made out of?
It's like EVA foam.
Clever use.
I'm in. Oh, yeah. I know what's in here. Read first.
Let's put that first.
Captain Xavier. This package is a long time coming. Enclosed is the Armory's tribute to you and the auxiliary, a breastplate inspired by the Japanese armor. I must admit, planishing aluminum is a real pain, so forgive the smaller imperfections. Any questions or comments, please contact me. I will make the scale and fold and chip we discussed. Fabricator, maker, Alex Price. What?
Oh, look over there on the shelf.
Aha!
Right.
Right. Aha! Wahaha!
Look out.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah. That is really cool.
That is cool.
That is super cool. Yeah. Very Walking Dead katanas, so I mean I've got that going for me.
Mm-hmm.
Will look very ridiculous, but I'm okay. I got the right hat for it.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Excellent. Very, very cool.
Oh, that.
Huh. Shift.
Right.
Shift.
Yeah.
Because I'm handing it
What?
back.
Yep, you've been trying there.
No.
All right. I'm
Um,
going to save that for last.
important question.
Uh-oh.
We've already answered how old the captain is.
Yep.
We'll reiterate now because we're like probably at least half an hour into this nonsense.
Give or take.
He's at least 5 years old, but less than 100.
I'm as old as my tongue and a little older than my teeth.
True. However,
I have no idea if I'm putting the right thing. I don't see it this side up.
to get you to eat the pineapple.
Oh, I'm going to eat some pineapple.
Yeah.
Not
there's-
like all of it at once. That
No.
would kill me. But I will definitely be eating some pineapple.
pineapple by itself is okay.
Yeah. Hurry.
A
No.
lot of pineapple. Oh, that's fine.
I'm a big fan of pineapple. Okay. Oh, whoa.
That's gonna take a minute to.
Yeah. Okay. This.
Do we need to move the coffee table, make some space?
Yeah, we might want to. There we go. All right. We have a Titan rocket
That'll do.
in really good condition. That is amazing. We have a Supermax 3000. I don't know that I had the yellow tank one. I know I've got the green tank.
Ooh.
Don't know that I had a yellow one. I know there's a 2500 that supposedly has a different pump, but there's some debate over whether that actually existed.
Could have been a prototype.
Yeah.
Stuff.
But good Supermax stuff. That is awesome. Oh, I actually have one of these somewhere. I did once.
We shall give it to the space dude. There's been a request to change out your hat. Something less imperial. It's true. He'll be back. Don't worry.
Smaller rocket.
We could all scatter and change.
Smaller rocket.
Small rocket.
I have another hat.
Wait, it's upstairs. I'll be back.
Rainbow poop.
That is a safety hazard.
Better? Skittles. Wildberry Skittles. They're a good one. We're waiting for the sergeant.
Too silly?
No, just silly enough. I like that.
For the next round of hats.
Better? Better? I think better.
You guys better-
Skittles.
Oh, Skittles.
Skittles. The remains of darts that have been cut down.
Lots of uses for those.
Ooh. Darts. The good half darts.
Ooh, nice.
More of the good half darts.
I am trying to catch up on questions, so forgive me.
More tiny rockets. More tiny rockets. got the Pirate Code Lego board game. I don't know what it's about. It doesn't appear to be the instructions.
If nothing else,
Nope.
if nothing else, it's got a good set of parts on it.
Nope.
Quack.
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 Quack. Quack. Ugh.
There's been a request to shout out. Ooh, I've been distracted. Bangarang.
Bangarang? Bangarang.
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 3, 2, 1.
Bangarang.
Bangarang.
Alright, what do we got in here? Well, we have a jolt. A gray trigger jolt.
It's Australian Canadian. That is a cool case, by the way.
Oh. Oh, a Laramie. Oh, Laramie. Can't read the date.
Endeavoring to get you to eat your birthday pineapple.
91.
It is older than me. Is it older than you?
I want to check
That depends what month it was made.
Alright, well, we've got. It's actually full Lego. Oh, we got the metal beard.
Oh, nice.
I like the metal beard. We've got what looks like a bag of random brick.
Take a look at it and see what's in there.
Is that Lego? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Like
I
a
believe that's
cat.
Oh, Minecraft.
Minecraft cat. Yep, that is in fact definitely random brick. Whose torso is that? Don't know. Random brick, very cool, very cool. A jolt! A jolt.
Ooh, jolts.
Another brick, largely pastel, friend stuff. Very cool. There are colors in here I definitely did not have. But I think it's mostly, oh, that's a great big Lego plate.
Oh, nice.
Not a base plate, it's a tile. It's a plate. And another random bag of brick with a rapier in a turret. More weird pastel colors. I don't actually even know how many different colors of Lego exist now. It's a lot.
I've lost track. When I saw Sen, I knew we had gone.
We've gone too far. Oop.
Too far, no, but it was beyond my capability of keeping track.
Put the brick back in.
Eating the pineapple is not out of the question.
We're going to eat the pineapple, just
Get there.
Probably not on stream.
I'll open a can and eat some chunks on stream. Just
Chill
chill.
sometimes.
Chill. Ha!
Forever.
Ooh, a build a brick. I think I have 4 of them.
Good, you have a nice set, so when people come over.
Yeah. I've got 3 black ones and a gray one.
Nice.
One of them has an hourglass on it.
Of course it does.
It comes brick. None of mine have ever had brick in them when I got them. Cool. Sweet. Change hats.
Alright. Oh. Fine. This one actually breathes a little bit better.
No! My chicken! You monster! How could you?
Alright, I'm just gonna catch up. Oh, wow. I'm way far behind on
Oh,
chat.
dear.
I apologize if your question was in there.
We will get to you. Ask it again if necessary. Oh, now I'm just surrounded. I'm the chicken surrounded by pirates.
1
Let's
minute.
see how this.
Take that.
You sit.
Answer questions?
Just-
No. Hang on. We can fix this problem.
Okay.
I am thin.
We're still there. What?
Can a rival Edge Saturn take a K-26?
Yes. Actually, I don't know that for sure, but I've yet to find a rival blaster that couldn't. So probably. Other than maybe the little pistols, but all the big ones. I've knocked. Takedown. Bagak. Yar Bagak. Alright, Yar Bagak. And finally, what?
Oh.
A First Order Star Destroyer.
Is it in the box? I would imagine it's in the box. It looks. That looks Star Destroyer.
No, it doesn't. That looks Walker-esque.
Internals?
It might be several sets, because those are still in the bag. I don't know what's in this box, other than
That's got to be several sets.
chicken down. That looks more like a Walker.
That's
It is okay. This is the broken down Walker from Rebels.
Oh.
Rex's Walker, and then it's this. And there
They
was
combined in the box.
yeah, there was something around. There was a trade involved. Remind me, email me, ping me. I know that there was trade talk in here, and yeah, I'm still very much up for the trade. What? 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 Oh, I believe that is the end of this box. That is a wow.
It's a hefty amount of brick.
If he's in here, there's a Snoke involved.
Oh, there is. Any German special? Sorry, cutting you off. But any special German snacks you would love to try?
Angry mint. I can only assume it's German. It's gotta be angry.
Does that make it strong? Mint flavor or just?
I don't know. I don't know.
Other than a Star Destroyer, what is your favorite Star Wars spaceship? It's between the Falcon or the T-65.
TIE Defender.
T-65.
Oh, I'm currently caught up. Yeah.
Pineapple or presents?
I think we held off on the pineapple long enough.
Okay. How about a
For everyone watching, all 105 people.
good lord?
Yes, there are 105 people currently watching. Thank you all. I suppose.
Hello! Thank you for watching my silly opening of loot my thing. Alright.
Here is a can.
Here's a
Dole.
can of Dole pineapple. And forks are inbound. We open this without making a mess.
Ooh,
What?
good question.
Good question?
Yes, on a cold cut sandwich.
Yep.
Which is the best sandwich bread? Do they have a preference for deli rye? That's a good one. Cold cut. Personally,
Potato bread.
Potato bread is good. Brioche is good.
agree.
I actually do like French bread just because I like the crispiness of it.
I second the French bread. That'd probably be my takeaway.
I don't know what, one of the best deli sandwiches I've ever had in my life I had in Italy. And I have no idea what kind of bread it was on. But I had fresh mozzarella and salami and pepperoni and sauce, and it was delicious. And I did not let my father have any because he did not believe in lunch, so he didn't get any of my lunch.
Sourdough is good on a hot sandwich, not a cold cut. Sourdough. If you're gonna have a sourdough sandwich, if sourdough is your bread of choice,
Pineapple?
the sourdough should be warm, in my opinion. That's my preference.
Toasted sourdough. You're getting in on this pineapple?
No, thank you. I'm quite okay.
Alright.
Well, what are good root beer brands that stand out from others?
Sprecher. Thomas Kemper. IBC.
I prefer Bedford's, but
Bedford's.
I'm biased because it's from my hometown.
Bedford's is a good one. Crater Lake is actually quite good.
I'm not a fan of Crater Lake. It's not
No?
sweet enough. There's a
Square Knot.
Huh?
The one that's from the
there's a local brewery that makes a root beer, Diamond Knot.
Diamond Knot. Not that.
I haven't the foggiest where they're located, but it's somewhere in Washington.
I like the Renfair.
Oh yeah.
I like that most microbreweries also brew a root beer just for the non-drinkers. It's just a considerate thing to do.
Rogue has made a root beer that was delicious. I have not seen it anywhere that I've ever seen root beer, or other sodas for that matter.
Somebody said something that was like Albini or Arbini or I don't remember what it was, but it was really good. No, it wasn't Albany's. It was something similar to that.
Another very important question.
Sure.
On chicken nuggets, Honey or barbecue?
Barbecue.
Both.
I also always skin the chicken nugget first.
Honey barbecue sauce. Tangy and delicious.
Let's see what else. What else? Yes.
Ask
They-
me no questions.
They are happy with the eating of the pineapple.
This can't be good. I've probably.
We have the foggiest. We don't know where the pineapple came from. Any tips or advice for someone who is new to sword fighting?
Pointy end goes in the other person.
Don't stab them before they stab you.
The most important thing to learn when it comes to sword fighting is what is called your distance. What is the maximum distance you can be from your opponent and still be able to hit them? Understanding that will allow you to control fight, because if you can stay one step out of their distance, they can never hit you without getting closer, which you can see happening, which allows you to maintain the fight, control the distance, you control the fight. So learning that, practicing exactly what your minimum engagement range is. The loot is being shifted towards me. Apparently I have loot to open, which is
The
fair.
thing package goes to crewman recruit. Rocket.
There's labels.
Oh, there are. I should have done that to you.
To Andrew from Lance and Camille. Oh, it was his
Oh.
birthday earlier this week.
I'm sure we've all tried cream soda before.
Yes.
Yes, I like it.
Yep. I'm a big fan of cream soda.
I doubt you're short on Moxie.
Creams. Yeah, no, I still have like a case of Moxie. Many cream sodas, unlike many root beers, tends to have caffeine. So if you're looking for a caffeinated beverage, you're more likely to find caffeine in a cream soda than in a root beer, though that's not always the case.
Oh, we have tried Sioux City root beer, or at least
Yep,
I
I've
have.
had Sioux City.
It's good.
It is very good.
I imagine the live streams get uploaded as a video after.
Yeah, they automatically get
Yeah,
uploaded.
so you can review it later.
Yep.
Do you have a favorite disaster type movie?
I like zombie movies, but I don't watch them because they give me nightmares. Invariably. They will always give me nightmares, and it will always be zombie apocalypse is happening. I know what's going on, I know what to do, and I'm surrounded by idiots who keep screwing everything up and getting themselves killed. And I'm never able to just kill them and be done with it. It's irritating.
These are. Thank you.
I figured you might enjoy that.
Range markers
Yes.
for X-Wing.
For X-Wing, yes.
Sweet.
They are movement dials, and they have they are Red 5 themed or Red Squadron themed.
So they play the X-Wing tabletop miniature game. And there are movements, and there are rules, and there is whatnot, and these are for marking and measuring your movement.
A silliest hat you've ever worn. I know this was directed at me, but I'm directing it at them. Like job title or like actual physical object,
I don't know. I have so many very silly hats.
right? Narrowing it down is nigh impossible. I mean,
The rainbow squid hat was pretty silly.
I've worn a hat made out of felt that's all black but has a square brim. Not silly, just weird.
Weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's upstairs.
Alright, what do we got?
I'm just going to show
That's
you.
heavy. We'll go with the small one first.
No,
What?
they were in that order.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I see.
Terribly important.
I see.
Labels on
Dubious.
the
We know it's for him.
What?
But if
What?
you wish
Aha!
to appreciate the label.
To Chaylo from the NSA Safe House. That's right. I'm not at my place. I'm at their place, which is known as the NSA Safe House. For reasons. Oh! They got me the Aliens board game.
Yes. A glorious day in the cold.
On a glorious day in the cooler. All right, sweethearts. We're a team. There's nothing to worry about. We come here, we're going to conquer. We're going to kick some. Is that understood?
Aye.
Hey, bone.
Nice.
Now, this is a co-op, right?
Yes, it's a
Yes.
cooperative game, so we play against the board.
I love those kind of games.
I'm excited to try it.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
Very important question has
What?
been asked.
What?
On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your favorite color of the alphabet? I quite prefer the smell of fresh rain on concrete.
Left turns. On a red light.
On Tuesdays or Wednesdays?
What kind of whore do you take that for, sir?
The cheap kind.
I may be easy, but I am not cheap. Alright, we got one more.
If you get something,
Dubious.
yeah.
What? What?
What?
What? What? What? Assets inheritance. Sweet! It's an expansion pack for the Aliens game. Suddenly, the order makes sense. 2 facehuggers, 8 eggs, 2 sentry guns, 6 computer terminals, and 16 crates. That's a lot of crates.
There's a lot of crates. I imagine we're going to do a lot of crates.
Currently logging into a lot of computers and shooting bugs with sentry guns. Ah!
Anyway,
Nothing to see here.
do you enjoy rock music?
I do, yes.
Last rock song you listened to?
What qualifies as rock?
Whatever you decide. You're making the rules here.
I listened to a lot of like music from my high school era, Backstreet Boys and Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears and all of that. My favorite flavor of my favorite gummy bear.
What's the first one you
It's the
grabbed?
dark one. First one I grabbed.
It's a sign.
Yeah.
Has anyone here played Pandemic before?
Yes.
I have not.
Yes, I have.
Pandemic in which version, like,
I from the board game.
I would imagine the board game. It's a
But they also
super
have
cool
a-
co-op game.
but they also had the online, like the computer game. They had the in the web browser, and then they have one on like for sale on Steam or something.
Yeah, I think it's basically the same thing.
Or-
Well, one of them, the goal is to infect everyone,
yes,
and the other one, the co-op one, is to end the infection.
the board games. Although they have.
And I have played it. I don't think I have it, but I have played it.
I've never played it.
Not the board game, but yes to the computer.
I mean, we all played Pandemic last year.
I mean, aren't we still playing
Yeah.
Pandemic?
Okay, I didn't add that one up for.
Hey, it takes it to a whole new level. I heard that they got it's a
It's gotten very
massive
immersive.
MMO. Yeah.
Yeah, very immersive.
Have you seen Black Mirror?
Cool question. What's your most used blaster? Like over my career, I have a strike that I built for HVZ that I've rebuilt 3 times now because it's gonna be used.
Yeah, altogether, probably Ire still was one I've used the most.
Hammer shots. Probably.
That, yeah, say that or my more standard HVZ, my Alpha Trooper, my Orange Modworks Alpha Trooper, has gotten an awful lot of work.
Either my Strifle or my Sweet Revenge, both of which need repair work because again, I use them a lot. The Drifter, yeah, this pandemic LARP does suck. There's no, I've had
There's no zombies.
There's no zombies. There's, very little extended facial hair. We've got like 1 out of 3 here. That's not good odds.
I've gone full hobo at this point.
Yeah.
Should have seen you like a week ago.
There's been a distinct lack of bacon and canned beans. I mean,
No aliens.
there's been plenty of bacon in my life because, in the apocalypse it's...
We don't want pork.
No, I hope to avoid that.
Although that's
Oh, that happened.
yeah, there was a few of those.
The days were just orange.
Yeah. Although thankfully the outside is not sepia tone.
Another important question.
Oh dear.
How was the pineapple?
It's delicious.
You guys already finished the can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So it's great.
That pineapple gummy is second ago. That's the thing about Idleys, they've got 12 different flavors, including pineapple.
Andrew, what is your next big project? Think along the lines of the smart gun. I know this was probably directed at the captain, but I'm in control of the questions, so.
When are you going to step up your game?
Yeah, I mean, I've got the deplorable, he's got the smart gun and tier. When are you entering this thing? I'm just curious.
when I have time and work doesn't have me down, Probably something Halo themed because Halo looks cool.
Yeah.
Pick the bazooka.
The rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Ooh, the
Yeah,
rocket
that
launcher would be
Double
cool.
barrel rocket launcher. Actually, I was working on one before I moved. Never picked it up again.
Let's see. I would imagine everyone is saying the captain is a pirate because he is a pirate, and well,
Yar
that's kind of part of what
started
we
out
do.
as a pirate.
Mhm.
Only later that we became reputable mercenaries.
I'm really trying hard to keep that one together.
The reputable mercenary.
The reputable
Yeah,
day.
he's why we're still allowed to know nice people.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. A little bit. See if I missed any. Can you do a Risk live stream?
A risk?
Yeah, so personally for me, there's so many other games I'd rather play.
Yeah,
That end up being a long game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess
And
so
whoever
it's-
gets Southeast Asia just wins.
My
Whatever fool gets Europe and tries to take Russia is just hosed.
Funny enough, I don't think I ever played the original Risk. I played like the Lord of the Rings edition.
Yeah, I think I had a Star Wars risk at one point. There may be either Munchkin or Carcassonne streaming at some point this weekend,
Probably not today.
but possibly tomorrow or Sunday.
Maybe we'll see.
Maybe both.
We have the whole weekend. See where it takes us.
We do have that homework to do.
We do have that homework to do.
Yeah.
It's very important homework. For the captain, between Ire and Tier, which one was your favorite to build?
Probably Tier. Ire, I had no idea what I was doing. I was making up as I went, and it was little increments over the course of about 4 or 5 years. Tier I built over the course of 1 year, and also had to learn a lot. But the number of people that I ended up interacting with and contacting out of Darts, Walcom, Armory, all the people that came together to make that project possible. Was awesome.
Which is the we sit at the 1 hour mark. Any more questions? I have an important question, and pretty much every person around me has answered it. Never mind. I mean, let's see. Yeah. More things we need to do this evening, shall we?
Yeah, I think we shall be beating out our evening. There's cheesecake and Carcassonne to be had, and a mess to clean up.
Yeah.
This is the downside is I have to deal with this every 2 weeks, messing up my shop. It's just the worst.
Oh, I'm
The
sure.
worst.
Stop.
It's just horrible. I
Terrible.
have to take the Legos up to my Lego room. I got to put the Nerf and my Nerf thing. I eat all the delicious candy. It's a rough life. But I suffer through for you.
Let it be known at the end of the day, he perseveres for you. How do we end this thing?
I have no idea. As per usual, you sent me amazing and awesome stuff. Some stuff I still need to deal with. Like I said, there was a trade involved for all that Lego. That will happen. At least I think there was a trade involved. That's an awful lot of Lego to not involve a trade, but it wouldn't be the first time. So, yeah, thank you. I'm having a wonderful birthday so far, and it promises to get better. And thank you guys for watching. Stop. Make it stop. Make it.
You're still alive.